Boys, season 2 of Madden 25 Ultimate Team is here, and today we're talking about all of the free upgradable cards. Right here, the 82 token and then the 81 BND Fantasy Pack. We're talking about this right here. Who should you pick first? Who should you be looking to upgrade first? We're going to talk about it all in today's video. There is one thing I'm slightly confused about with these Season 2 players. So, you guys see the 87 overall token, then it goes up to an 88 overall token at the end, which is probably okay. 88 overall, you can still get an 89, right? If you buy them out of the, with tickets. Unfortunately for us, there's no 88 or 89 overall upgrade token. So I'm not sure if they're going to be adding this in. I know I'm in the game pretty early after the servers went up, so this could change, but let me know. Am I missing something here, or am I confused? Did they mess? I don't know. Let me know. I don't know what's going on here. This is a big problem right here. Hopefully, we can bully EA Sports into changing this. But these cards don't get all 32 team chems, and to me, that's a miss. That's a miss for MUT Season 2. The 32 team chems was really nice. I really liked it. I thought the Season 1 players were really nice, and Season 2, they do not get all 32 team chems. Hopefully, maybe we can bully them into changing this. But that is brutal. That is brutal. Let's just get started, though, talking about Tyron Smith, okay? Tyron Smith, I think, will be an end. How do these guys not get all 32? Tyron Smith, though, will be an end to mid to end of season upgradable card, because I feel like now, especially the cards not getting all 32 team chems, Tyron Smith, as far as, will probably be at like 91 to 92 overalls, getting upgrades around the middle to the end of the season. So Tyron Smith being an 89 with these, so with some pretty good stats. I mean, really no problem. He's got good run block, got good pass block, decent awareness, good strength, obviously. So I think earlier you might want to go with someone else, but Tyron Smith towards the middle to the end of the season, I think, will definitely be the move. But it does suck. These guys, how do they not get all 32? EA Sports, what are we doing? Do you not see the feedback? People love that. Then you take it away? For what reason? If you're looking to add any of the brand new Game Time promo cards to your team, head to my sponsor, MMOEXP. Cheap, reliable, fast MUT coins. Use code FREEDY at checkout for 5% off. A link for the website is in the description. I also believe that Brian Burns falls into that same category. I do want to show you the abilities that these cards are able to get. Keep in mind, with the catalog in this game, not every ability you see is what he actually will get. So, I just want to show you the buckets, though. He does get 2 buckets, right? 2 buckets, which I think is pretty rare. I don't think anyone really gets that yet, right? 2 buckets and an X Factor slot. No special X Factors that we can see, but they do get an ability, like a whole ability slot bucket here. Like, he's not going to have 89. He does not get 89 zone coverage, so he's not going to be getting flat zone and things like that. So, yeah, not bad for Brian Burns. As far as his stats go, if we go back over here, they're pretty good. Obviously, Theme Team little boost would be pretty nice, but yeah, I think he'll be solid as well as Tyron Smith when it comes. I think he's a good card to pick up now and a good card you can use throughout the whole season pretty much. Like, good speed and 90 finesse move with good finesse move traits and solid against the run, like decent against the run. I like Brian Burns. I think he's a good option as well. But is he my favorite? We'll see. We'll see. We now have Kirk Cousins. Here are the abilities for Kirk. A QB with 2 ability buckets is somewhat special. I can't lie. So wait, here is it just like he's not gonna get the spin move, so he can get the throw under pressure. Let's upgrade this man Kirk real quick. Throw under pressure. He will get Gutsy Scrambler. Will he get Conductor? He will get Conductor as well. Quick draws he'll get. Okay, I mean, all right, Kirk's okay. Again, no special abilities for Kirk, but does still get some X Factors, I mean, it's all right for Kirk ability-wise, but it comes down to the stats. And to me, we look at the QB landscape right now, like McCarthy is better throw power, he's faster. Even a guy like Josh Allen, better throw power, he's faster. Like, I would probably still take this Josh Allen over the free Kirk Cousins. I really don't see an argument for picking Kirk Cousins. If someone can bring one to me, would love to hear it in the comment section. But I really don't. I guess now, because he only gets a certain amount of team chems, maybe you go pick him up for like your commanders. You've I mean, not everyone has him though. So I don't know. Maybe if you have a theme team, you go for it. But even especially now with these guys not getting all 32, I really don't see the point Kirk Cousins for anybody. And next up, we have Kirk's replacement, Michael Penix Jr., okay? Michael Penix, here are the abilities. Kind of a surprise card. He wasn't in any of the MUT leaks until last night we saw the reveals, but maybe EA kind of slipped him in there. But field general, pretty much same abilities as Kirk besides no conductor, things like that. But Penix, big problem is the fact he's a lefty. You guys see the stats? They're better than Kirk's. I like Penix a lot besides the fact he's a lefty. I'm someone using Mike Vick right now, and I definitely, with the A-gap still being a thing in this game, unfortunately, A-gap still, even after the patch, is still good. And they nerfed the quick spin. So, that hurts Vic stocks for sure. Like, I feel like Vic's price needs to be in the mud right now. Yeah, $1 million for Vic. Oh my god, I lost so many coins on that one. So many. Should have waited. Should have just waited. Or sold them back. But Penix, don't hate him. I think he could be solid for you. I think he's a fringe top 5 QB for me right now in this game. And again, not all 32. Just leaves a sour taste in my mouth, to be honest. They got to add that. They got to. For a top 5 QB, it's not bad. But you got to think about top 5 QB now when you're able to fully upgrade the card, it might look a little different out there. Next up, though, Cooper DeJean. DeJean, to me, was going to be somewhat of a lock. Because if we even go to upgrade, for example, you can kind of see that DeJean he doesn't really, you got to get him up to, 85, I think. I was thinking, okay, 85 speed on all 32. That 86, you can start using the card here, right? But I think at the end, he definitely does turn into one of the better guys because he also is 6'1". So DeJean, to me, good hit power, good tackling, good size, man zone press speed. You have to see where the cornerback landscape is when you're able to fully upgrade this card. When you're able to do it, you know what I mean? Because if you have tokens from last season left over, which I kind of wish I saved mine now and things like that, you probably could get him pretty quick. I think right now in the landscape for corners, he's one of the better ones, right? Because he's able to tackle, he's got good size. But it really comes down to when you'll be able to do it. So I think Cooper DeJean is probably my favorite to upgrade. Because corner is still a pretty expensive position. Look at all the top guys here. It's a pretty expensive position. So if you're able to get a free DeJean, pray that they give him all 32 team chems at some point. I think DeJean's the guy. But we still have one more guy to talk about, of course. Still have one more guy. Actually, I didn't even show off DeJean's abilities on MUT. Let's get over here. Ability-wise, he will not get man. He should get zone KOs. He will get zone KOs. He will also get zone KOs. That is actually kind of tough. He will also get zone KOs. So, okay. Apparently they're not as good this year, but still. Okay. And finally, we have Stephon Diggs. And I didn't really save the best for last year. I just kind of thought Stephon Diggs would be fun to put at the end. I don't know. Don't know why I put him at the end. But here's the thing. This card, did I sound like a sheep right there? I look, he sounded like a sheep. Hines Ward, though, is not much better than Stephon Diggs. Wait. Stephon Diggs is not that much better than Hines Ward. Keep in mind, if the super spin was still a thing in this game, Hines Ward I would probably have over him. Consider the fact that he's 32, default stride loose. Okay, they have the same running style, so I was just checking up on that. I had never noticed that on the receivers, but if the fast spin was still a thing, Hines Ward would be better, but unfortunately it is kind of killed. The fast spin, it's not terrible, but it's not as good as it once was, right? It's just not as good, which kind of sucks. The ball carrying moves were actually kind of fun on this game, and they just wanted to make it, I guess, more realistic. I don't know. I didn't hate it, but it's whatever. But Stephon Diggs is not that much better than Hines Ward, in my opinion. So Stephon Diggs, I would not pick. I don't think it really makes sense. If we go back out here and I lay out my choices for you guys, here's the way I look at it. If you get to the point where you're able to upgrade Cooper DeJean fairly quickly, early on in the season, then I would upgrade Cooper DeJean. Looking at the cornerback landscape right now, the prices of these cornerbacks and what DeJean looks like, even with the tackling stats, the man and the zone, and even the abilities, X factors, all that stuff, I think DeJean is debatably number one corner right now. You could debate it. You could theoretically you could debate it, right? 6'1", good weight. I feel like DeJean a lot. If you get there early, DeJean's the guy. For me personally, you also kind of got to look at your team, right? For me, if we head over to my squad, I got a Jets Cardinals team, so my corners are actually pretty good, and I probably DeJean for me, would I use him? I even have BND Pat Surtain, which kind of has me in a weird spot, but I probably wouldn't be someone to go after Cooper DeJean. But if your cornerbacks are looking kind of grim, they're looking kind of low overall, then DeJean would be a guy for you. If we head back to Mud.GG here, I think later in this, I think the three choices, honestly, they come down to DeJean, Burns, and Tyron Smith. That's what I think it comes down to. I don't care about the quarterbacks. I don't. There's nothing too special about them. Diggs, again, at wide receiver, there are so many better wide receivers already in the game than Stephon Diggs, and you don't get the 32-team chem token. Or not a token. You don't get 32-team chems anymore. So, to me, I think if you're able to get there early, it's DeJean. If not, I think Brian Burns and Tyron Smith, whenever, if you get there kind of later to middle of the season, their cards will be closer to what the higher overall cards look like in this game, and there won't be that big of a separation. But for me, honestly, I'm going to go Tyron Smith. I have a Jets theme team, so it's kind of easy for me. But let me know what you guys, let me know what you're going down below in the comment section. Have a good rest of your day. Hit the subscribe button if you're new, and I will see you boys in the next one.